first. The question is, are FaZe pulled out of this pit setup? It's actually aggression from Rain, and it's perfect. He drops the bomb with the first kill. Flash is good. Rain doubles up. The bomb is in the open, and whatever MIBR had up their sleeve, well, it's been spilled all over the ground.
Oh, yeah, it's a pretty one-sided little pistol round, isn't it? The flash is good to get Rain off the angle, but Olaf there to try and help. It's actually going to be Rain to steal all the glory in that pistol round. He's able to pick that up. It was Rain, Brokey, and some support from Olaf to get that locked in. And so, you know, this is MIBR's map pick. I think there's you kind of caught up with everything that you've missed.
Nice.
Oh.
That's pretty nasty.
You know that hinge smoke in the door on mid doors that players use to... They don't even go up cat with it. It just pop through the mid doors and split B very fast. So MIBR force a save. They cleared out mid. It's pretty clear at this point. No smoke spam connecting. MIBR have crossed to the site and they picked up the first. Rain dead. Still a gun at Gandalf as well. Tucked in is Brokey, hoping for help. Nice play for Olaf with a flash from Kiebi. He finds one. Damage done, and Brokey has crept up from Gandalf. He could do a lot here. He could deny the plant. If MIBR try and rush it, but rushing is coming from Kiebi through the smoke with a deagle shot. Cold is going to be able to draw them in so well here for Brokey if they want to play it that way. If Cold doesn't just wait for the end of the round. Brokey playing first. Done the damage. Cold helps out. Low HP and finished off by Brokey. It's all on the scout of Yell. Really good round here for FaZe, and well, it's not over yet.
Ooh, Yell with that scout. Starting to get closer now, but it's Brokey on the other side, and the taps are in. Brokey closes it out.
FaZe with two players at long, ready to deal with this late lurk from Shiz. His timing is everything right now. How early does he want to push? The call is in, though. They know FaZe are definitely long because of this setup. And now, waiting on the Cat is Danoko with a kill. All traded, though. FaZe moving up Cat, and still Shiz yet to show his hand. Brokey is not falling for it, though. He's holding on, and now he's got the info. Even if they go elsewhere and try and hunt the site, just the presence of Shiz alone is going to be enough to keep FaZe occupied. Cold with a second. Boltz pushed out into the open. He gets his kill, and he's stalling very well. Boltz doubles it. 3 in the round, potentially here, as Olaf is the last to fall, and it's 4 for Boltz.
4, you know, from Luminosity and so on, but yeah, it's otherwise an unknown quantity, and he's out of the round now, so we don't even have to worry about it.
Well, come back in an awkward position to be in. They're trying to help him out, right? Brokey has the orb watching the cross. Kiebi swings, and that's good assistance. Instead of getting him out, just put 2 in there. Then you're just fighting side by side, back to back. No one's
got Cold Zero to maybe find a timing. He might see some heads. There we go. And Boltz is not going to be able to be cognizant to that push, and that was a dangerous moment. And unfortunately, that makes life significantly more difficult for Yell. Trying to jiggle into the angle held by Brokey, the worst.
Donaco's here right now, and MIBR, they're going to be run boosting him. Not the most stylishly into the A site. He kind of falls out of the sky. Rain with the spray. Bomb dropped. They got to go back for it. The rifle is deep, and Shiz gone 6 feet under to the AWP. Brokey this is his breeding round right now. Dust too long. He is going to have a lot of fun here. As MIBR look for a pick that's just not getting given their way. Nice shot by Yell.
Yeah, look, again, seemed like FaZe very prepared for this. Nice shot from Boltz. However, they don't need to peek. He has to go to them. The bomb is down on the ground, and unless FaZe, you know, get a little cocky and break formation, they don't have to peek at all. They can force him very, very deep to pick up the bomb, which he has to do. Otherwise, the time runs out, as we've seen. And looking for that kill off time, won't get it. That's brilliant.
See, let's find out. This would be a good round to do it, right? Full eco with the saved AK. And bye-bye Yell. In lower is a player. I don't know if they quite caught that Cold. Always going to get checked. Boltz is ready. Nice clear there. Almost flicks through the door and kills Brokey. That would have been Boltz and grouping for a B hit.
Oh, they just run straight in, and the pace has blindsided FaZe. Brokey, actually the man to get the kill, but he was brought down very, very low in the process. So this B site now locked in for MIBR. FaZe, do they want to give this a go? It's a 2-on-3. It's armorless players, so you hope they can get back into it. But already this is a good round for MIBR. It could be about to get even sweeter if somehow they get this one past the keeper. Ooh, AK onto Danico. Flashing through the window, but it's dodged by Cello. And so together they're able to lock that in. That is a
damage. Smoke dropped. He's hit the timing perfectly on his utility. Can he hold the line though? Cole's been forced out of the sight by the smoke. Kievi dead in the water, and Donico with another entry. It's dominant for MIBR. First kill coming in for Rain, but I don't know how realistic this round is. Olaf is so far away and he's not getting any closer. Cello's even looking to kill these saving players.
Really needs to keep everything. And, oh, Cello, I don't know if he spotted that. Oh!
Flick.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. That's nasty. And that's a problem. Again, it would have been amazing for them to keep all three guns alive, but I love the call from MIBR. You know, they start off default. In terms of the positioning here onto that B side, their push is coming through CT already. Oh, that's unfortunate. Danico unable to hold off any of these defenders trying to rotate through CT. And looks like the B defense is actually doing a decent job in delaying. That's going to be some assistance now coming in from that A site. And indeed, all of Mice are able to take down Yell. That's the bomb down on the ground by the doors of B. And Bolts has got no friends left to help.
That's a great read, like great awareness from FaZe in terms of MIBR for a second, looking like they wanted to split A. Needed one, Cold up to his usual tricks, and he's got an AWP to do it as well. In lower, crying.
We'll see if they can do it though.
Rain forced into those CT gunfights. And not to his favor. Danico going over this smoke. Just misses the timing, but he senses Cold's error. On the other side of that smoke, he's dropped out of the round, and this might have to be a save for FaZe. You don't ever want to do it, not at this scoreline. They're still interested in giving this even a little look in, but nothing's being made available to them yet, and Olaf is already kind of conceding this short position. Kievi deep up through CT. And now he's in this horrible point of limbo where, like, yeah, he's pretty committed, so he does want to hang around. He does want to go for it. Does 9. And I've got to say, I love this MIBR pickup because, like, you know, when you think about the individuals on this squad, right, these guys
go abroad and face top-tier opposition. Well, that was certainly the case. They were barely losing maps in Brazil, but on top of that, these players are already proven at the top level, so we know they can do it. There's no question about it. And here they are, beating up on FaZe, looking for double digits at the end of the half. It might be within reach. 3-on-3, Brokey alone. He's being pinched from long and short. Can he try and find a quick kill? Oh, he's over to Cat. Right now, the AWP is posted. A nice shot from Brokey, beasting on the A-bomb site with that AWP.
Your way in the pistol round, or at least that's what you're hoping MIBR tell themselves if they're a FaZe fan. However, they spot the players getting in towards B, and now the rotations are coming in. This is where we need FaZe to be pretty flawless in this B execute, because they're going to be outnumbered here on this push. And that there is the bomb getting dropped. That is the polar opposite of what we needed. Suddenly these players that were selling the fake are having to come in and mock Cold's error, ready to slip the knife in the back. Oh, tap down. Don't want to let him get a second, and Cold will come in and save the day just in time, but there's no time for the plant. Bolts, he just needs to stay alive, but he's right in the sight. He's not made it easy for himself. He's dropped the bomb, and he's hidden away. That is a disaster for FaZe. My, oh my. Oh, it's all gone wrong for FaZe.
Played 4 players towards the A side of the map right now. They don't have info mid. Look how deep Brokey is, and they had no idea that so much progress had been made in mid. And now here comes that reaction. The B split, the smokes and Molotovs dropped to prevent help, to now what is just a lonely Cello on the site, and he is stuck between 2 angles, and there's no way out of that one. And speaking of which, MIBR, there may be no way out of this situation as they fall back to save their guns, and they've just simply been outmaneuvered. FaZe hit a timing, their pacing was perfect.
Kind of what they needed, especially after how this half started. If they do want to recover, they want a bit more like that. Can drop one over, and that's how they're going to have to cobble the buy together. But they'll have everything they need, right? They'll have rifles on everyone. You know, they'll get utility while the B rush is coming in. Yell, now's the time. Now's the time to step up with this AWP. Cello in with the first, but they're already up and past it. Cello putting bodies in bags, and there's the response. Cold's error and Rain, a killer piece. Leaves this in a 3-on-3, and this is the kind of round that MIBR now want to attempt.
Still work. just keeping up the attention and the pressure by spamming this smoke. The window push denied, and this might be a time to throw in the towel. Get out of here with your guns. Bolts is surely dead. Hunted, but he wins his battle. Can't escape the second, and Shuz to save. It's a round for FaZe. They could hide at the car. No need to hunt him. And back-to-back B plays that work wonders for FaZe to get them on this team.
Beginning of the round, but one of the things that's great about how FaZe are playing, as you can see, is they're defaulting out. So you really don't know what's going on here. Beautiful lower dark aggression, though. And that's going to get some information. However, the cost is huge. If FaZe play this well, they've got a minute and a half to play this advantage. Pressuring long, forcing MIBR off. There's 2 players of the 3 that remain here. And this might be MIBR back in the game if they can find more frags from this position, but it looks like Yell can't eke out that extra kill that could make all the difference. But Bolts, he's created a 1v1, and it's not going to work out for him, unfortunately.
B bomb site. Danico going to get the information at the very, very least, and now we need to see the adjustments from MIBR. They have to start rotating players down. Mid is smoked, but they can get there. They can be ready to retake. Danico not up to the task of holding on to B. And MIBR, they actually decided to save very, very early on in that round. You know, we still had Danico fighting over in the B site, but the round was actually already decided. Like, he would have had to have done something unreal to tempt MIBR back into that. They had their player team up. And now it gets real interesting, right? Because now it's FaZe setting the pace. It's them getting comfortable to like clutch scenarios where you just have to hit your shot. You just have to read it well and navigate those situations appropriately. Man, he looks...
It's unlikely he'll get any picks through that smoke. We'll have to see. But push will come through into the B defense. However, unfortunately for FaZe, MIBR have a good pace to this. They have position. However, looks like Kirby will find Bolts, which is a pretty big frag. However, they're kind of stuck outside the B site at this point, and the bomb is alone in the tons, so they're struggling to find a way to get onto that plant. 30 seconds, they can reset here. They're actually able to with that smoke that's on the CT ramp. They could try to get out of these positions, but it is going to... He might not have time for this. He's going to commit to the plant. Yell shot another shot. He might actually get the bomb down. There's a chance if it goes there now, and he gets the headshot. That is not supposed to happen. Yell is having an awful game, and it's such a heartbreak for him. But for Cold Zero, it could be a huge moment for FaZe.
Oh, Cole trying to show these Brazilian boys how it's done back in his time. There's the flick to long. Missed shot first time around. The Deegs are in. And it's so damn close. But Danico there at the very, very end. Just able to keep that belonging to MIBR. Mad. Cold, I don't know, you could feel it. Right, Yell's saying like, yeah, I know that wasn't right. I want to just get this locked in, and he couldn't. Now we have this rush into B. Good damage from Cello, and there's Yell, finally, with the step up. Collateral on the AWP. He's cut down this offensive and another. Talk about an immediate redemption arc for Yell. And so a bit more like that might make things way easier for MIBR.
Oh no! Oh dear, it's right there by Blue, not discovered. The trade is through at least. He only gets one, and that is...
And Yell's about to figure out the hard way.
Oh, that is just gross there. Straight in Yell's face. Adding insult to injury. They'll charge up the ramp. It's Bolts who's got to defend here. That's a great defense so far. 2 quick kills. Makes it effortless. And now it's down to Brokey. Oh, that's a nice pick, but that's all it will be for FaZe. 15 to 30.
The thing that kind of makes or breaks this round for FaZe, they need it, and they don't get it. The trade doesn't come in either. Olaf is waiting patiently with the backstab, and there it is. While that's happened, the A site falls into the hands of FaZe. Danico and Cello left up. Now just Cello. And a player even wrapping in through T-spawn. Cello, it's not safe, mate. Gun out, shot in the back, and there it is. Olaf reaping the reward of that late long.
Just to shoot through the smoke. Look at the upper push. There's 2 players. There's 4 in the tunnels. Kirby holding on, deals with one of them. Olaf in the spawn has a great position to find more, and they don't even see the other 2. Now, is that a bait for FaZe? So they run in expectation that B is clear, or at least undefended. Kirby's fiddling with nades, and they smoked across, playing it safe and playing for the plant. With a man up, FaZe are doing it right now, and OT certainly looks likely.
Yeah, MIBR not wanting to take any of those straight up fights, you know, not wanting to dig this hole deeper, but in doing so, they give up the A site. And it all falls onto Yell in the 1v3. Really not looking good for him. FaZe about to get it over the line to overtime. FaZe able to get us to overtime, and now things really heat up. There's these orbs firing off. Cold Zera with the long spawn. Good for the...
He's alone right now. This is going to be very difficult. Trying to use the smoke there to keep himself safe. Oh, shiz! Straight from the doors. Great angle found. And that makes all the difference here. Danico still holding on at the back of the site. They haven't dealt with him yet, thanks to Shiz's efforts. And for the first round of overtime here, it's looking fantastic for MIBR. Olaf needs a really crazy result here, but it's not going to happen. Just...
Flash here as well. The molly's going through. He's going to get caught with nades. Rain shot in the back. They do check the corner. Shiz doubles again with the bomb at his feet. MIBR running over this map right now.
Bolts could get flashed in. There it is. And that's a fantastic result. Sees the bomb, gets the kill. Couldn't have gone better.
Even lives to tell the tale. Oh, that flag. The transfer. What control. It's the epitome of just rolling the dice and hoping for a win, and honestly very little risk in doing it, right? Like, no one's going to think crossing with the cat smoke. Here is Yell to stop them.
Danico is continuing to do damage, this time from below. Cat plant, so at least the bomb is down. However, they do have issues. But Brokey is still on the site at the very least, looking for more. Oh, another whiff, but his teammates are delivering. Olaf Meister with a double. Time is of the essence now. It's really ticking down. It's up to Brokey against 3 players. Pistol out, but no time for him. It's a time for MIBR on this defuse. It's going to be real tight, but just about in the nick of time. Yell has the defuse. How do they handle this? A 2-man setup, looking for the bait. Flash from the T side. MIBR looking strong on this cat push. And that's a huge issue now. Cello makes it worse. And FaZe not in a good spot here, gents.
No, Yell might have just closed the map with a slow start, but a strong finish. He's found 2. Bolts is looking for a double as well. One player eluding him going long, but he knows this orb is here. Bye, Cold. Thanks for coming. Kiebi's gone as well, and it's MIBR.